Hey guys, it's Kelly. So I turned 41 today, and what am I gonna do for my birthday? I'm gonna become a beauty YouTuber. That's what I'm doing. That's what I've decided. I wanted to do this since I was super young. I love makeup, I love hair, I love fashion, I love it all. I love beauty, anything that makes us feel beautiful. So that's what I'm doing. I am posting my first video. I hope that you love it. It's on this look right here. I did it a couple days ago, so my hair's a little different, but I recreated it today. I'm gonna do 2 of them a week. I'm super excited. I think I've already said that. So I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please like, subscribe, share it. Let's do it big. Let's prove to everyone that it doesn't matter if you are young, old, thin, overweight, it doesn't matter. Women are beautiful, and let's just do it. Thank you so much for your support. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. All right, you guys, let's get into it, shall we? Yes, darling, the hair is fabulous. All right, we are gonna start off with Smashbox Photo Finish Super Light Smooth and Blur Primer. I just bought this at Ulta the other day, so we're trying it for the first time. Feels pretty good. It's super, super light. It almost feels like you're just rubbing water on your face, so that's pretty cool. I like that feature. We'll see how it works though, keeping your makeup on. We're just gonna rub that all over the place. I am jamming right now. I have some pretty good songs playing in the background. Let's see what's next. We are gonna go in with Maybelline Dream Velvet Foundation. Clearly I got that at Smith's on clearance. I'm gonna put that just a couple dabs on our face. I like this, it's pretty smooth, pretty velvety, and a little bit goes quite ways. So for this, we're gonna use the Jacklyn Hill JH03. It's the Ride or Die foundation brush. I love this brush. All you have to do is just literally push the makeup into your face. You're not dragging it, you're just pressing it. And you just do that all over. It has really even coverage, and it doesn't leave you and looking like you have streaks and smudges everywhere. So you just keep pushing that in. And it's a pretty medium coverage, so it's not full coverage. As you can see, you can still see some of my imperfections, but I like to stay kind of natural. Next is going to be Tarte Creaseless Concealer. I also just bought this the other day, so we'll see how I like it. For this, we're just going to go ahead and smear it on. Wow, that is really thick. It's kind of hard to distribute on your face, but it is, as you can see, really thick full coverage. So that should be pretty good. We'll see how it actually smooths out when we try to blend it. So you're going to put that under your eyes, a little bit on your nose, your forehead, and your chin. And this is going to cover up blemishes, but it's also going to brighten your face. So you're just going to go ahead and take that's my Morphe blender brush. And I just pat it in. And keep doing that until it's a seamless finish. And there's no drastic lines or anything. Putting that in there. Blending pretty well. It's very thick, like I said, though. I'm gonna use it a few more times, and I'll let you know what I think. But so far, so good. All right, once that's all blended in, yeah, rocking out. I can't do my makeup without music. Next, we are going to use Urban Decay Naked Skin. It's a shapeshifter collection. There are 2 contour colors and then 2 highlight colors. They have powder, and then they also have the cream if you prefer the cream. I like them both. We're going to use the powder today though. And that is the shade Dark. There's a dark and there's a light. We are going to go ahead and put that on with the JH05 Perfect Contour Brush. I have Jacklyn's brush set. I got it a few months ago, and I had no idea that could be a thing, that it was so much better than normal stuff. Wow, this is really dark, you guys. We're going to see how it blends out. Maybe I should have used the lighter color. The kids are coming in and talking to me. Never a dull moment around here. A little bit on the nose. You do it right underneath the cheekbones. It makes you look just a little bit more, thin. You do it up on the forehead, and it makes your forehead look a bit smaller. Mine's really big, so I just gotta bring it in a little bit. For this, we're going to use the JH02. This is Jacklyn Hill's bronzer brush. I feel like this brush works really well for doing the contour and blending it out and making it seamless. So you're just gonna blend that really, really well for me, because wow, that was a really dark shade. I am very pale right now. It's the winter time. So you just blend it in, blend it up top, see how it makes your forehead look a bit smaller and your eye look a little bit thinner. Let's see what is next. All right, so this is just it's Laure Geller Beauty. It's a baked blush and brighten, and some generic blush brush that I found a long time ago. I don't even know where I got it, probably Ulta, but it's still my favorite blush brush. Just distributes everything really well, but you can use whatever you want. Let's just do that on the apples of your cheeks, going upward towards the hairline. Give yourself a little color. I don't know why I keep looking at my hair. My hair is a hot mess. What is next? Ooh, yes, Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color medium brown. I have tried many different things for my eyebrows, and this is still my favorite. It's just really easy to use. It matches my color perfectly, and you can really just shape it any way you want. So I'm sure you all have done your brows a billion times. Basically, you just go along the bottom and outline it. And then when you outline the top, you just make it the shape that you want it to be. Because mine are a little more rounded, and I like to kind of point them for a more glamorous look. So I'm just going to kind of fix that. Last time I waxed, I also took off a few too many hairs, and we've got a little bit of a balding spot there. I was like, whoops. Blend that in, and then when you're doing the very front, you just kind of do, you know, more upward motions, try to make it look a little more natural towards your middle of your eye line. Yep, you can see my missing eyebrows there. There we go. I'm just going to do that second one. See how natural that looks? And you can get as dramatic as you want or as natural as you want, but it's just nice. A really nice pencil to have. Just fill that in very quickly. Perfect. Looks good. Okay. Stop obsessing over the one eyebrow. All right. Next, we're just going to kind of spoolie that out, make sure that it's all going in the right direction. And then we are going to pull out the brow gel. And this just really, it doesn't really deposit any color. It's just setting them so that they kind of stay, you know, and don't get all frizzy. So pop a little bit of that on there. And we're good to go. I use my beauty blender, and I just dab the inside right in the middle because, you know, they're not perfect. You know, as Jacklyn Hill always says, they're sisters, not twins. And I just kind of clean them up a little bit and make them look a little more natural in the middle. Clean up any lines. And voila. It's you, just a better version. Alright, next we are going to go into Jacklyn Hill's Vault Collection. We're going to use the Ring the Alarm palette. That's what we're going to be using to make this look today. Decisions. Aha. Okay, we're going to use the JH30 Beast Mode Blender Brush. I like this brush because it is really thick and fluffy, so I like to use it for the all over color on my lids. So we're going to be taking the shade Rush, and we're just going to buff that all over, all the way up to your brow bone. This is going to be our transition color that we lay everything else on top of, and it's just giving you a little bit more warmth than you would have if you just used powder. A little bit more color, so you just deposit that all over the lid. And then we're going to move on to the JH31, which is her fluffy blender brush, and it's just a slightly smaller version of the brush we were using before. This time we're going to dip it into the shade Alert, And we're going to put that up above your crease. You're going to go pretty high. You always start in the corner with the most product, and then you just kind of drag it inward as you have less product on the brush. And you just windshield wiper motions, and you just keep going back and forth, and you add as many layers of this as you need to achieve the desired color that you are looking for. So I do a couple dips, and I pull it pretty far up. You don't want to leave a lot of space between your brow and your color, because you're gonna have to highlight that later, and you don't want it to be a huge area to highlight. Next, we're gonna grab, it's gonna be the same brush, but we're gonna use the shade Bomb Ass. It's a really pretty red, and it is it has a little bit of glitter in it. So I'm putting that still above the crease, but we're not gonna go as high as we did with the previous color. You're making a gradient basically, and just kind of doing your colors darker and darker as you go down so that it's seamless and smooth. You don't have any jagged edges. And just like that, my music turned completely off in the middle of a song, and I was really enjoying it. So let me fix that real quick. All right, I'm back. So some more of that, and like I said, you can put as many of these, dip it as many times as you want. When you're satisfied, you can move on. So the next color that I am going to use is going to be the shade Framed. And for this, we are going to use the JH34. Yep, she likes that idea. JH34, and we are going to dip that into Framed, which is a really pretty burgundy color. For this one, we're actually going to carve out our crease, and that's the name of this brush. The JH34 is carve your crease brush. So you're doing that, you're giving yourself depth. So a minute ago it was just color. Now you can see it's really getting some dimension and some depth, which will make your eyes pop and bring attention to your eye color and all of that. So you can go in with as much of that as you want. I bring it all the way across so that it looks like it's quite deep, and then I come back and I just do a bit more in the corner just to give some extra dimension, make it a little darker right there. Just kind of makes everything pop out a bit. And blend, blend, blend. This is the story of our life, is blend, blend, blend. This is the difference between a decent makeup look and a really good makeup look that people go, oh my God, that's amazing, is the blending. You have to make sure there's no harsh lines. So what I'm doing is I didn't even switch brushes right now. I'm just going in with that first color that we used, which was Rush, and I'm just doing it over the top to kind of smooth out any harsh lines I had from using the other colors. So we're just blending it out. Excellent. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we need to add a little something to this lid just to pull it all together and really brighten your eyes. So we are going to use the JH41. This is Jacklyn's all over lid brush, and we're going to use the shade On Camera, which is a really pretty gold glitter color. So I'm going to dip this into the shade, but it kind of starts to fall off. So what I'm going to use the MAC Fix Plus. I'm going to just give it a little spray so that when I put it on my eyes, it stays there and doesn't just fall out. So we give it a little spray, and we're just going to pack this all over the lid. See how it just brightens everything? And you just go right up to the crease where you carved out your crease. You don't go any farther. And you just lay it all over the top of the lid. And you can put as much or as little as you want. If you want it to be a bolder look, you could put a little bit of concealer on that part of the lid, which I'll do in another video, and then put it on, and it would be a brighter, more defined look. All right, next we are going to do the JH40 brush, which is the Precise Blender brush, and we're going to go in the same order that we did on the top and just start buffing it out on our lower lash line. It just brings, like I said, more attention to your eyes. So this is that. First, I just poked myself in the eye with this brush. So you're just going to buff that first color, which was the Alert. No, I'm sorry. It was the Rush, not the Alert. I apologize. And then after you do that, then you're going to go to the Alert. And it's the same concept. You're going to use the lighter color and you're going to bring it down a little farther, and then you're going to use the darker color and you keep going up the same way you went down on the top. You're going to go up from the bottom here. I didn't do the red color. I just skipped straight to the purple color just because the red is so glittery. But you can definitely do all four. Just buff that in really nicely. And then just like I did with the first color up top, to make sure everything's seamless, I'm going back in. I'm going to grab some of that again and just really buff it out. My dogs are literally outside my door trying to get in. They hear me talking and they're like, what are you doing? I'm hiding in my closet. That's what I'm doing. That's how you avoid the chaos when you're a mom. Alright, what else are we doing here? Oh yes, time for eyeliner. Okay, so this is the NYX Professional Makeup Retractable Liner in black. And I'm just going to put it really close to the upper lash line. I'm not going to do anything crazy, just super thin, because I want all of those colors that I put on my lashes, on my my eye area, sorry. It's really early. I just want all of those to really pop. And if I go in with a really strong eyeliner look, it'll take away from those colors. And this makes you look awake. And you can do a little wing, you can stop at the end, you can do whatever you want with this. There's many, many different ways to do it. So I'm just going to do it super thin. And then I'm going to do the inside of my waterline also, just a little bit, just to bring some more attention to my actual eye color. Perfect. I'm going to do the other eye off camera. Perfect. Ta-da! Alright, so now we're going to curl the lashes just a little bit. Alright, this is the JH42. It's Jaclyn's brow bone highlight brush. And we're going to use that with Colorpop Had Me at Hello shadow palette. I'm going to be dipping it in the Candy Graham light highlight shade. This is perfect for your brow bone. It's also perfect for your inner corner. So we're just going to do just the tip and then the very top of the brow bone. To bring a little extra something to that. And then with the same shade that we just used for the brow bone, we are going to take Jaclyn's JH39 brush, and it's an inner corner highlight brush, and we're just going to dab that into the Candy Graham. You can see I use a lot of that. That one is almost out. And we're just going to put that right into the inner corner. It just makes you look a little more awake and get pretty dark there in that corner. And then, you just use any mascara that you want. I'm not even going to tell you what these are because I probably used 3 different ones making this video because I can't find a mascara that I truly am in love with. So I end up using about 3 different ones. One that makes it plump, one that makes it long. So if you have any suggestions on a fantastic mascara, I am always looking for one. So please do let me know. Comment below. I'm going to do, 50 trillion shades passes at that. There's my second one I just pulled out. You could also pop on falsies if you have the time and the inclination. I only wear falsies if, it's like a very special occasion. We're going to a dinner, something like that. But I will do it in another video with another look so that we can see all the different ways. But you don't have to wear falsies. You don't have to, and a lot of people go and get their eyelashes done. The extensions, they can do that too, but it looks perfectly fine with just your lashes, just as long as you have a decent mascara. So that is what I'm doing today. You can see what's happening with this mascara. That's why I'm having to do so many passes. I'm gonna find one that's fantastic. I know it. I'm waiting for my BoxyCharm box for this month, maybe. I'll get one in that, because that's going to be the luxe version where you get extra supplies and extra things, and I'm going to be unveiling that as soon as it gets here. We'll go through it and see how we like all the stuff. We do a little bit of that on the bottom. It just really opens up your eyes. You don't have to use bottom eye mascara, but it really does make you look more awake. That's my jam, I guess. Alright, so we're going to go back to that Naked Skin contour palette, and I'm just going to use the very lightest shimmer highlight, and we are going to use the JH09. That's Jaclyn's Glow Baby Glow brush. I really love these brushes. I had no idea. You know, they say ignorance is bliss. There's certain things you get what you pay for, and this is one of them. It really did. It was a game changer. We'll just say that. So you put this just right up on the top of your cheekbones. Give yourself a little highlight on your cupid's bow, bottom of your chin, a little on the tip of your nose, and a little up top, all the places that you had highlighted with the other stuff earlier. All right, let's see. We're moving on to lipstick. This is Smashbox Always On lipstick, and it's called Stepping Out. I really like Smashbox lipsticks. They're pretty good. It's very creamy. It doesn't dry out your lips. You don't feel the need to use a lip liner with this, so it's just a very comfortable lipstick to have on. Just put that all over. And just define your lips a little bit. And you see how that highlight we put up there, it just gives a little something to the upper part of your lip. We're going to follow that up with Tarte, the Tartiest Lip Paint. It's in Birthday Suit, and it's just a little lighter of a pink, and I just kind of wanted to give us a two-tone look, so I'm just kind of putting that in the middle of the bottom and the top of my lips. But you don't have to do that. These are truly optional things. Alright, so we are assembled. So what we need to do next is we're going to set it with Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I bought this the other day. I have a few brands, so I'm trying, you know, a few different kinds, see how I like them. So we'll see. This is the first time I'm gonna use this one. So it's just, I like how smooth this is. It really is a mist. It's like one of those misters that you walk under in the summertime. And then I'm just fanning it to dry it so that everything doesn't crease. And it just really pulls the makeup look together. It makes it look more natural when you have setting spray on, and then it also keeps things from creasing. Helps your eyeliner last a little longer. Oh, my dog came in to see me. And that is it. We are finished. Lovely. I hope you love this, guys. This is my first video. Today's my birthday. We're doing it. We're gonna do this and become a beauty YouTuber, and I hope that you enjoy it. And I'll be doing another video in a couple of days. I'll also be doing my you know, makeup boxes and opening them and like that. Let's do this big. All of us are beautiful. I can't wait to show you more. I love you guys. Bye.